Hello there, Ultimate Motorsports. This is Coach Stephanie with part two of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your website on July 25th at 11:05 a.m. I did receive an automated response at 11:05 a.m. and then I received a phone call at 11:19 a.m. I received an email from Marcus at 11:16, just about 3 minutes before the phone call, and I did receive an email after I had already spoken to the dealership. However, the email that I received before I spoke to the dealership was actually the one that was going to get you your better score. Let me show you why. The email that I received after I had spoken to the dealership is literally nothing but just a link back to the vehicle that I had inquired on. Keep in mind that you want to be sure in future that you use the follow-up email as a way to continue building rapport and get them information that they may not have written down while you were on the phone. The email should have an attention-grabbing subject line. This one does. However, you want to be sure that you also thank the customer for their time on the phone. Confirm next steps and remind them of whatever you agreed to during the phone conversation, which should be a phone follow-up at the very least. Be sure that the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors, and you also want to give a value statement about your dealership that truly sets you apart from the competition. You also want to give one in your phone conversation as well. Also, the email should be free of spelling and grammatical errors and should have a complete signature file that has not only a link back to the website, but also a link to your email address. Like I said, because of the lack of information in this email, I went ahead and actually graded the email that I received before the conversation at 11:16. So let's go ahead and take a look at that email. You did a really nice job of calling the customer in less than 15 minutes and on getting the email out within less than 15 minutes as well. Just be sure in future that you grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. If you can't get an appointment, go for a tentative time. Schedule a phone follow-up at the very least, but never depend on them to call you back. Once you get off the phone, like I said, you do want to send that follow-up email out within less than 15 minutes, but when you are emailing the customer before you've spoken to them, you want to be sure that the subject line is clear, not only what it's about, but also who the email is from. You want to be sure that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle with positive words or industry information on the vehicle that they inquired on. Give information on the exact vehicle. It could be a specific link back to the vehicle. It could be pictures of the vehicle, some of the specifications. It could also be maybe a copy of the Carfax, but keep in mind that we want to give exact information on the vehicle they inquired about. You did a great job of addressing availability and letting them know that the vehicle was in fact available, and the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors. You do have a link back to the website, so I would be able to look at additional vehicles or additional price quotes. However, you want to be sure that you give a value statement. Like I said, you want to make your dealership stand apart from the competition in your phone conversation and in your email, because if they're shopping online, chances are they're probably looking at multiple dealerships, so you want to give them information that truly sets you apart from the rest. You also want to be sure that your signature file not only has the link back to the website, but also really make it easy for that customer. Have a link to your email address so that the customer can click on that link and so that they can just easily email you back. They may be checking it from their cell phone. They may not be the most computer literate person. We really want to make it easy for them. You also want to be sure that the email's free of spelling and grammatical errors, and this one is. And you did do a great job of having a link, like I said, back to the website. And I like that you included your Facebook there as well. So just be sure in future that we do really work on that follow-up email. I did grade this one because it did give you the better score, but we really want to be sure in future that we do get them information that continues that relationship, continues building rapport, and get them things that they probably didn't write down while you were speaking to them. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. Your secret code for today is VALUE, VALUE, value. Keep up the hard work, keep practicing, and have a